right about 8 o'clock in Barbados right now. And we have a special guest in studio with us. The big man himself, Ill Blaze.
So what's up?
Welcome to the train.
Thanks for having me, man.
Welcome to the Train Radio Show, my brother.
Having me, appreciate it.
Yes. So right, Ill Blaze, first and foremost, I would like to know how you arrived at that name.
Well, growing up, my childhood nickname was Blazing, right? It then developed into Blaze, so people call me Blaze for short. Right? But so, some people to this day will call me Blazing when they see me.
Oh.
Mostly people from Black Rock. No. Ill came along years after moving to British Hill, right? When the guys that they hear my music, they be like, yo, that's from Ill. Like this line that they use. So they started calling me Ill. So some people call me Blaze, some call me Ill, so you know, let's put it together. So that was the name combo.
So basically, when I first heard the name, right, I said, well, a name like that, you will have to bring in strong bars as well. Because I don't think you will got a name or names and bring some weak bars. So I assume that you will come with some heat and fire like that because you're keeping it blazing. Now, how long have you been doing music, my brother?
11 years now.
Wow.
Started at 14.
How old are you now?
25.
Oh wow, 25. You hear that, Chardonnay? 25 years old. Chardonnay, you have any questions to ask Ill Blaze? Because you know he's been doing a lot of work. 11 years is a long time. A long time. Talk to the people, Chardonnay.
Yeah, Ill Blaze. Good night. Good night to everyone. So tell us more. Why did you choose music as a career path?
It was the only thing that was able to keep me out of trouble.
Oh.
The goals on the street, they get in a little with the trouble. When they're doing music,
I played all day. I never used to get anything, period. So I just kept doing it.
Wow. So what was the struggle like coming out in the industry? Because you've been in it alone.
Well, to be honest, the struggle that I've been through was like the production process, getting music done. Now, a lot of producers are trying to rip you off in Barbados.
Oh, no.
You understand?
Listen, I want to sue, right?
I don't really want to get too personal into that.
Yes.
But that is an experience that I went through. So from there I told myself, you know, it's time for me to get my own studio though. Right? So I had to go and learn the equipment that I'm going to need. So I had to hang with other producers to learn.
Correct.
So it took me a couple of years. I first learned how to produce music before I built my studio. I built my studio earlier this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're saying that you're a producer now?
Yep.
Okay, so what type of music do you produce?
All genres. Only thing that I haven't worked with as yet is gospel.
You need to try your hand in that, sir. I'm sure they got some.
I never tried gospel as yet.
Oh wait, why not?
I have nothing against working with gospel
Oh,
artists.
okay.
Just I haven't came across any as yet.
Okay, I think you do movies too as well. I think in the past.
Yeah, I do film. Yeah, film and editing. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's nice. So how long did it take you to master your techniques in music production?
Years.
Wow.
Years. I started learning how to produce music from, I would say, 2013, 2014.
Wow. So in terms of songwriting, no, because I know you're dabbling in a lot of things.
Yeah.
Songwriting, producing, filmmaking, so many things, and you're still doing work as well. How do you manage? Do you even get sleep?
I just hardly get sleep, fam. Sleep is a bad word for me. I just hardly get sleep. I just go to work like a zombie.
So what inspires you to write music?
My life, basically.
Your life?
Oh.
So what events in your life triggered?
Well, the passing of my mom's. Right, after my mom's passed, that's when I like take it more seriously. Because I used to just freestyle for the fun of it. I used to go up in the block and just freestyle battle with the rest of the youngsters and stuff. You know what I mean? And then one of the guys I grew up with, he was like, wait, don't just take this seriously?
Yeah, you should.
You actually got the talent to do it, you should do it. You know what I mean?
And it's good that you mentioned that you came from the streets.
Yeah.
And you mentioned that your mom had passed away. And you're still on that positive path despite coming from the street. So anyone out there who have a talent, he's advising, get off the block.
Correct.
Go after your dreams. I'm glad you mentioned that because someone told me today, and he's from a millionaire person. He said when he first started out, he started out with $25, and today he's a millionaire.
Yeah, it
So
happens. It happens.
You have to go after your dreams and stuff like that. Now I realize you have a song called "Rise Above All the Madness." Just tell me something about that.
that song has a very deep meaning. I base the song off of what is going on in Barbados itself, like politics and yeah, all the stuff that may going on within the country. But basically, it's about being strong. Don't like get beat down by it. You know what I mean? You gotta be strong. You gotta rise above that.
But again, let's briefly talk about this. What exactly, in terms that can improve in the country in terms of politics? When you get too heavy on it, that's briefly.
Well, I ain't exactly sure how politics operate, right? But there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that politics could do to benefit the country. I mean, we got a lot of wasteland about the country. You understand? If they invest in the country, it could be a big turnover.
I like that. It's true.
Because I drive around a lot and I see a lot of land that they could do so many great things with. You know what I mean? Overseas, you got X Games, you got this, you got that. Why Barbados can't got something like it too?
This is my opinion. Why we like that? We just tend to like pull on one another.
Yep.
And don't like to see one another like got a house, got a car, got those nice things in life. But anybody else got it, but if one of our own got it is a problem.
Well, I can show you why. You understand? It is not just a modern day thing. It came back from within slavery. You understand? From what I read online, slave masters will put whips inside the black man's hand and make him beat another black man. So that's how self-hatred came about.
It's true.
You understand? So it was instilled in me from years back. Can't get away from it.
Alright, so in 2016, you met up with our artist, Alicia Renee. What was that like?
It was a dream come true. I never worked with an international artist until I met her.
So wait, let me ask this question. You were in the studio with her, how the vibe in the studio was, the chemistry?
Well, no, she lives overseas in St. Louis, right? But the guy who builds my instrumentals, they work together.
Oh, that's dope.
Right, so that is how I was able to get her on my album through the hand.
Yeah, I like that. But alright, take me in the studio with you. Now, if you go in the studio with you, what is it like to go in the studio and kick a vibe with your place to come up with an amazing track?
It is a lot of fun. That is the truth.
No, I just really say a lot of fun. I want to know exactly how you prepare yourself into that
Well,
moment.
what I do first, I just put on the instrumental and vibe to it, and then I start to write.
Whoa.
Then once the writing process is over, I record at the same time. Mix and master the same night, put it on the next day. I work fast like that. I work overnight. That is why I say go to work like a zombie.
From your bio, I realized you were a huge rap fan. So tell us who's your favorite artist out there.
DMX.
Chase on. Yeah,
I grew up listening to DMX.
Why DMX exactly though?
Because the things he spoke about in his music, I can relate to. I went through a lot, same things that he went through too. You understand? Only things that I never did that he did was robberies. You know what I mean? I got into all kind of things, some of everything you could even imagine growing up in Black Rock. So I can relate to DMX on 100%. Even things that he spoke about, I saw happen live right in front of me already. You know, so that is why I mostly listen to DMX a lot too.
That's your only favorite artist?
Nah, I got plenty others like Ice Cube and Coolio, Exhibit. You know, yeah, I'm more old school.
Okay.
I don't fancy the new age rap. Listen to 50 Cent, G-Unit, a little bit of Eminem. Yeah.
You call a big name there.
So back to producing. From your bio, I realized your first album was Volcanic Emotion. So tell us more about that.
Yeah, Volcanic Emotion was mostly based on what I was going through at the point of time, right? I had a lot of anger management issues and stuff. I went through a lot of family drama. I had a really terrible breakup. Me and my life was in the state. I lost all the weight I had. It was no trying to get myself back up. And everybody used to be asking me, why you so angry? You know what I mean? It's because of what you went through at the point of time. So that is the reason why I named the album Volcanic Emotions.
Yeah, I've been seeing some posts. Go ahead.
So do you pick up any courses, to train you on being a producer?
Nah, I spent the last couple of years doing that. So basically master my technique.
Okay.
So you have an album coming, a mixtape.
Well, actually the album is finished. Just haven't launched it as yet.
So when you gonna launch it?
Next year early.
January?
About that. Once the funds in place, yes, I will launch it in January.
Well, we'll
because the magazine promotion is 900 Barbados. That is 900 Barbados. That is an ES magazine. So once you got it, yes, I'll put it up. But they got so much going on with me right now. Trying to travel. I got 5 shows next year in different countries. So I got a lot of things to do.
Hear that, Chardonnay? This man is going to be touring. Any more pressure you have to
Yeah,
add?
so now that you know how the industry works, what advice do you have for upcoming artists out there?
Stay focused. Get off the block, get a job, you know what I mean? Keep yourself out of trouble first thing first. Stay away from drugs. Avoid the foolish partying and blowing your money and nonsense, you know? Start getting involved with the wrong women, avoid the wrong crowds. Focus on what is important, and that is your life. You know, if music is something that you love doing, music is a business, you have to invest in it. Now, I am willing to work with any artist who's serious about it. You know, I don't just take artists into my studio and waste my time. If you're serious about it, I'm not working with you.
So you know I'm gonna ask you this thing. Are you producing soca?
Of course, I do soca. Yeah.
I know you would have want that plug in there. I
Actually-
knew you would have want that plug in there.
Actually, tomorrow night I'm performing at the Covenant Club. That is dancehall versus soca.
Whoa.
Okay. Wow.
So how
So
your
tell us more about this. What's going on tomorrow? in
yeah,
Cove?
definitely.
Well, there's a number of artists: me, Morrisville, Barnes,
What's the name of the
Youngstorm. Dancehall versus soca.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a lot of DJs up in there
You
also.
want to pass this?
Yeah.
No, I don't have any passes on me.
Okay.
Man, I will put you on the guest list. That's a small issue.
We should do something on trying to see what the thing looking like. But we thank you so much. But you have anything else you would like to talk about? This is your time now. This is your platform that you showcase everything.
Man, just ask me anything. I'm ready for whatever. Just ask me
So
anything.
you do freestyling too?
Battling,
Battling?
which means I get gutter. I don't just freestyle.
Oh, I feel like your voice tonight. I know. So we ain't gonna do that another time.
I get
You come
gutter.
back and say,
I like to battle because I have something to talk about when they battling.
Okay, so now we're gonna listen to your track. Which one exactly do you want us to play? Do you want Rise Above All the Madness, or you want Minute All?
Minute Doll was a song that I did. Sorry to say, for my ex-wife. Please. Oh God.
Okay.
Come on.
Wait. Yo, Blaze, why you do this song for your ex-wife? I can get
He
no
was
answer.
together
Be
at the
careful,
point in
you might not
time,
get royalties.
right? He was together at the point in time, so.
Don't call her name, I beg you.
Nah, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I didn't even know if my fiance is listening right now. So like, there's something else, not that.
Alright. Let me just
We
Rise
gonna
Above.
play
Rise.
Rise Above All.
Yeah, let's hear that one.